Well, this morning we also have Olympic champion from the Olympics in Rio, Brazil, and another professional track sprinter with Nike. Please welcome our youngest guest yet, 26-year-old Morolake Akinosun. Morolake, how are you?
I am great, Jordan. How are you doing today?
Hey, I couldn't be more excited, actually. We have an all-star squad lined up, and it's just been a great morning. Now, for someone so young, you have such a decorated career already. Would you say that you found the secret to overcoming excuses?
I don't think that I have overcome excuses at all. I think that I've just decided not to let excuses limit me because I still have them. And I've realized that the mind is a very powerful thing. And so sometimes I have to remind myself that, like, this is not a valid excuse. But no, I don't think I've come up with the secret to the success of overcoming excuses.
Yeah, so I mean, kind of going off of that, how important is it to train your mind to not make excuses?
I actually think training your mind is more important than training your body. I actually just finished reading this book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. And he talks about how important the mind training is and how it's your mind that's the most important aspect of it. Anything that you do in life, you have to decide that you're going to be capable of doing it first, or deciding that your body is capable of reaching that limit, reaching that place that you're trying to get to, break through. And if you don't believe that you can do it, you won't be able to do it, even if your body is capable of doing it.
One trial that you went through where you had to do this was you completely ruptured your Achilles tendon, had it surgically repaired, came back, made the world championships team, and won a bronze medal.
Yes.
How did you overcome excuses during that hard road?
I would say that during that time period of, like, my comeback period of trying to get back, I didn't really struggle with excuses and why I couldn't do things. I struggled with doubt as to whether or not I would be able to get back to where I was. It wasn't during my time process of rehabbing and healing that I made excuses, but it was the time period that followed after that when I was technically fully healed and now working on my way back to performing on the track. I would use my Achilles as an excuse. And the reason that I couldn't finish my workout was because, oh yeah, well, I had a ruptured Achilles a year ago, so like that's still holding me back. And I started using something in my past that obviously was something that I had to really work through and get past, but I started using it as a crutch and as an excuse as to why I couldn't accomplish more.
What's the potential when we do start living for Jesus with no excuses?
I think you find that life becomes way easier. I think that even if you don't have time, I don't like that excuse, but even if you find yourself more busy than usual, if you start every single morning with, even if it's only 5 minutes, where you're just like, hey, God, thanks for today. Help me through this day. Help me make the decisions I need to make, accomplish what I need to accomplish. And when people talk to me, help me to make sure that they're really talking to you. And you just start in that mode, that attitude. I think it makes the rest of the day extremely easier. You have an easier time making your decisions, having your conversations, getting through your work. And so I find it's very important to do that.
Morolake, thank you so much for joining us on this Sunday, for sharing your wisdom with us, and for taking time out of your busy schedule. We really appreciate you. We love you. We're praying for you as you continue to
Thank,
move forward.
thank you.